So I just caught up to Ghost Trooper Girl. It's by the same author of Rosario Vampire, Akisa Saike. I think that's how you pronounce it. And this manga really surprised me. So far, it only has 21 chapters out. Granted, 3 of them are little vignettes, like 5 pages or so, and the most recent one was just a dual page cover. Um, so, quick quick bit about the story so far. We've been following Chloe Love, a 28-year-old small-time actress who's most known for playing dead bodies in the leading role in a horror action show called Ghost Trooper Girl. Pretty on the nose there. And although her childish appearance could be hit or miss, she still managed to attract the attention of a spirit due to the fact that her body has the potential to bring the most out of a spirit. So shortly thereafter, she is attacked by said spirit, where she runs away, and it is revealed to us that she grew up basically having to fight every day for her survival. Like, she was a street kid. And after running away, she is then attacked by a larger group of spirits who did not get the message that no means no. And it is then that we're introduced to Kai Aud. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. It's I-O-D. Anyways, he is a gentleman, but also a lolicon, but most importantly, he is a gentleman, much like Jonathan Joestar. He then saves Chloe and reveals that in fact that he's a huge fan of her work, and he has seen everything that she is in. He then explains to Chloe why she is being targeted and asks her to let him possess her. Chloe then yeets this man full across the little walkway, and feeling overwhelmed from the events of her evening, she then boards a subway to go home. It is then that she is tracked down by the spirit from earlier, who finally catches back up to Miss Chloe, but this time he has friends. Chloe then calls out to Kai, and thankfully he shows up before her body's possessed by any of these spirits that are attacking her, and the two then escape the subway. Kai then mentions that he is waiting for a sequel to Ghost Reaper Girl. Chloe, just blushing because she's never had a fan, this is super big for her, runs away while Kai holds back the wave of demons. She then comes back, kicks a demon right in the face, saves Kai, and then they formally make a contract to be able to fight to the fullest of their abilities. Later on that same evening, as they arrive back to Chloe's apartment, the two are attacked by a spirit known as a soul predator, who goes by the name of Noel Usar. Long chapter short, exorcising the soul predator that was possessing Noel, he ends up joining the group as well. He's also a cat spirit. The next morning, during breakfast, Kai suggests that Chloe should work at his job, performing evil spirit extermination. The trio then go to the Bureau of Arkham Bullet, and after performing her placement test, they are then immediately attacked and threatened to be arrested. Apparently videos of the night prior of Chloe fighting off the demons after her and Kai had made their contract went viral, and it is then that we meet the head of the bureau. I'm just going to call her Naira. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name, but she then begins to fight Chloe. She ends up injuring Noel, and to help heal Noel and save him, Chloe makes a contract with him, and boom, through the power of plot and hopeful figure sales, Chloe gains a cat girl transformation as well. After defeating Naira, she then asks them to investigate a spirit that has been released from the prison breakout, which I failed to mention earlier, but there's a prison breakout before Chloe was attacked, and that's why so many spirits were after her. It is there that the trio runs into Dr. West and his zombies. One of his zombies, Shoggoth, is essentially about a pre-time skip Zora-level swordsman, and enters into combat with the group. After cutting Noel, Chloe runs away as Kai and Noel try to hold back Shogoth. And Chloe is then on the phone with the director, who tells them that they're actually supposed to be working with Dr. West, but since their agency has no rules, friendly fire is turned on, and they're just going to have to work it out to complete the mission. It is there that Chloe then also runs into the spirit that they were there to look for in the first place. So, again, a couple chapters, just summarized real quick. Chloe ends up becoming Shogoth's first friend. We get a backstory of how she was how she was an assassin before she was killed, and turned into a zombie, and there she's pretty much never had a friend. So they just become friends, and that's about it for that one. And then a couple days after this, they get another phone call from the director asking if they would go help out in a group spirit extermination with other hunters that are within the area. So the trio go. Dr. West and Shogi also end up showing up and kind of backing up, their street cred, because they're the new kids on the block, and everybody's like, "Who the fuck are you? Get out of here!" But Shogi's ranked number 7. Dr. West is ranked number 11, so they show up, give them some cred. During the night, Dr. West and another one of the hunters are transported into another realm, where it is there that we meet a member of the group that planned the breakout that caused the spirits to come out. It is revealed that it is a member of the Cthulhu race, a race that belongs to the Ancient Ones. And that is about where the manga left off. I genuinely wasn't expecting this manga to be as good as it actually is. I just went over briefly what has happened, but I highly recommend checking out, because I skipped over some things that are pretty funny or important. But I think this manga definitely has potential. Me knowing that it was the same author of Rosario plus Vampire, I wasn't really expecting a plot-driven story, since I've only seen the anime for Rosario plus Vampire, and if you've seen it, you know. But apparently that show was nothing like the manga, so I'm definitely going to be checking that out here in a little bit. But I would say read it if you like action and horror, and especially if you like Lovecraftian things. I would say definitely give it a go. Hopefully it's able to keep up the pace and the intrigue of the story, and hopefully maybe get an anime adaptation that I think Studio Bones would do a really good job if they did pick it up. It seems like their type of show. But yeah, so that's about it. Let me know if you've also read it and what you think. Have a good day. Catch you later.